So I said, that don't make no sense right now, ma'am. I said, no, ma'am, that doesn't make any sense, because I can't understand how I'm supposed to be working for you if you're not paying me. If you don't pay me, I don't send you a resignation letter and you're not paying me. I don't understand how I'm supposed to continue working for you. I'm not seeing anything in progress. 12 o'clock pass. I don't see anything pending or in progress. I don't see any message to say that there is an issue at the bank. I don't see anything. I don't hear any phone call from the boss. I don't hear anything. So I sent another message and say, hey, I'm just checking to see if I'm getting paid again. So this is the third time I'm actually going to be reaching out to find out whether or not I'm getting paid for my work done. So to basically kind of lose confidence. You see, when you come on to money, people don't play around with the money, especially when you work real hard. I know that I work really hard for these patients, seeing these patients on a daily basis. And as I say, I enjoy what I do. But when I stand up in Sunfield that has a temperature of 109 and see all patients in a group home, you understand? I'm expecting my money like the same day. And if I don't get my money the same day, just make sure you have the money on the day that the money is supposed to be paid out. So if you said the money is supposed to be paid out on the 16th, just make sure you have the money on the 16th. You understand? Don't come around and play around with people and their time and their work that they're putting in because, oh, you have a question mark because of something that you had a discussion with the person regarding. So I went ahead and I spoke with her. She called and says that she wanted to talk with me. So I said, okay, no problem. So I said, what's happening with my pay before you actually start discussing? Because I'm a little bit concerned that each time I'm supposed to be getting pay, I have to be reaching out to you on the day or days after to find out where is my money. So I want to find out, no, where is my money? She says that, oh, that's what I want to talk to you about. I said, okay, no problem. I said, what's happening? She said, well, how was your trip? You know, they have to start off with the sweet part a little. How was your trip? So I said, my trip was fine. She's like, okay, good. So the reason why your money hasn't been paid out as yet is because, remember, we had a discussion regarding you probably resigning, and I wasn't so sure. I said, yeah, we had a discussion, but you provided information, and that was the discussion I had with her regarding things like, you know, the prescriptive monitoring program. It's not there. I'm not feeling comfortable not doing certain things. She was able to go ahead and get me policies and then show me how to go ahead and document. And I said to her, all right, we're gonna just cancel that discussion, because seeing that you have enough proof to say this is how you do it as in your company based on your policy, then I can work with it. So I've been working with that from that 3 weeks ago, so that shouldn't have been a problem. So this lady hold on to that. Yeah, so she didn't pay me any money because she was thinking that probably I was gonna be resigning. I said, okay. I said that discussion was like 3 weeks ago, and then you went on a little trip and you just got back, so I wasn't so sure if you had planned on resigning. I said, but you haven't received a resignation letter, so I don't understand. That money is for work that has been 3 weeks ago. How is it that I'm supposed to be getting paid today and you're saying that that money that I'm supposed to be getting paid is being affected because of things like me thinking about resignation 3 weeks ago, or having a discussion with you regarding my money 3 weeks ago, or me going off on a planned trip that we had discussion from a month ago, and that wasn't a part of the contract. The contract only stated that if the person, the nurse practitioner, leaves in advance without giving adequate notice, then there's a $2,000 fine. the contract only states that if the nurse practitioner leaves without giving adequate notice, then there is going to be a $2,000 fine. There is nothing in the contract that says you're going to be holding on to the person's pay. And I say, you're breaching the contract. You're breaching a contract right now where I'm supposed to be getting paid for duties done, but you're holding on to it because you feel as though I am actually going to be leaving. I said, no, I haven't sent in a resignation, so you're supposed to be paying my money today on the day that is considered to be payday. She has her practice for 10 years and she has never robbed anyone before. She has always paid her nurse practitioners, and she has had issues since, you know, COVID, where nurse practitioners do start out and then they leave, and she just have to protect herself because, you know, she have to pay for the prescription program or something like that. And there was something else that she said, but that cost like $75. So I said to her, well, I really honestly don't care about, you know, nurse practitioners who are leaving. You must find the root of the problem. What is the reason why they're leaving? I had my discussion with you regarding issues and concerns about certain things in the practice, and we tried to address that. And as far as I'm concerned, those were being dealt with, and I was fine with them up until the point where, you know, you start holding on to my money. When I work, every time I have to be calling, texting, and you don't respond. So those were a bit of a question mark for me. And then now, I don't even send in a resignation. And you are going off the fact that because I went on a trip, I'd already made mention to you 3 weeks ago that I was thinking about resigning because I just didn't thought I was the better candidate for this job, because I'm not going to be able to, you know, write your prescription orders the way you want me to do them in a timely manner, because I'm going to go according to the books when you come on to that, because I'm going to try and protect my license, because that is more important to me than your practice, you know. So I don't understand how all of that now is playing a part in you not paying me the money that I have worked for 3 weeks ago. So she's like, well, yeah, that's just what is gonna be happening. So I said to her, okay then, I hear what you're saying, I kind of understand, but it don't make any sense. But I just want to know, am I supposed to still be working? Because if you're not paying me, if you don't pay me today, I want to know, am I supposed to be still seeing patients today? She says yes. So I asked her if I'm still going to be needing to send in a resignation and be working the 1 month. She says yes, because that's what the contract says. But I said the contract is conflicting right now, because the contract initially says this, but then you're holding on to my money. You're not paying me. You understand? And today is payday, so I don't really understand. So she's like, yeah, you're gonna have to still send your resignation letter if you're planning on resigning. I say, you see the word that you use? I say, you use the word planning. You don't know whether or not I'm resigning, and you're holding on to my money. So she said, yeah, if you're planning on resigning, you're gonna have to send in your resignation letter, and then you'll see patients, and then whenever I finish, then she will pay me the money that she owes me for the 3 weeks. So I said, that don't make no sense right now, ma'am. I said, no, ma'am, that doesn't make any sense, because I can't understand how I'm supposed to be working for you if you're not paying me. If you don't pay me, I don't send you a resignation letter, and you're not paying me, I don't understand how I'm supposed to continue working for you. So, and I said to her, so how am I going to be getting paid? Am I still going to be getting paid like, you know, the 1st and the 16th? She says yes. Next payment I will be getting is going to be around the 1st of October. All right, and that is not for the work that I did 3 weeks ago. So I'm like, oh, okay, I get you. Okay, I get you. So anyways, I was there. So I'm like, so this don't make no sense right now. It doesn't make any sense, but if you see so, then I will try to make sense out of it. But it didn't make any sense. So anyways, I was there and I was thinking about it. I was driving at the time, you know, pull up my contract, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, this lady is crazy. Like, probably this lady is like crazy, because I don't understand how is it that she thinks that I'm going to be working for her when you don't pay me for the work that I did already, that I'm supposed to be getting paid today. You don't know whether or not I have another job. What if this was the only job that I was relying on? You understand? You're going to be withholding my money because you fear me leaving, because nurse practitioners are leaving the job or the company because they probably don't like something. Try and find out what it is that they don't like and address the situation. But you don't hold on to people's money and you don't put it in a contract to say, oh, well, if you decide to not stay with me, I'm going to be holding on to your money at that time. Like, no. Because I even made mention to her and I said, so what's the purpose of nurse practitioners or of your employees signing, or your workers signing a contract, you know, to say that, oh, if you don't pay, then there's a penalty. I said, this is enough proof that you can actually take to court. Like, this doesn't make any sense. So you don't need to like force yourself and take money from people when you already have a signed contract that is legal and binding. Like, that doesn't make any sense. If you need your money, if the person leaves before, you know, or they leave without meeting the agreement of the contract, then you have enough proof to say, okay, then, ma'am, you did sign this and this is what we're going to be taking to court. You understand? So you don't need to be taking the person's money and be like, oh, I'm holding on to your money because, oh, you breached the contract already. Like, no. So, I was there and I'm like, all right, do your thing. That morning, that same morning, the company had texted me and asked me what days I'll be working this week. And I said, I'll be working the Wednesday and the Friday. Because as I say, I'm a 1099 or independent contractor. I work whenever I feel like. I don't have a set schedule. I don't have a set amount of patients that I see per day. I see the amount of patients that makes me comfortable, or what I feel I can manage for the day. So I said to the person that I will be able to work Wednesday and Friday, and that was it. So after I had the discussion with her, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, because basically I'm going to be working for free right now, and nobody not working in vain for free. My car don't run off water, you know. I need to pay a toll bill. I need to pay every other bill that persons normally pay when it come on to like everyday expenses and all. So regardless of this being my second job, third job, fourth job, I still need my money. And it could be $1. I work hard for my $1. It's no different from the man who works $1 million. You know, work is work. So if I put my all into this thing to work my money and not get it, it hurts me. And you cannot say that I'm supposed to be working for you because, oh, I breached the contract. I never breached any contract because I never sent in a resignation letter. I never sent in a resignation letter. You are assuming that I'm going to be resigning because I went on a trip that was already planned and you were already aware of. And you just feel as though you're not going to get back your $2,000. Or you want a free $2,000 from this nurse practitioner. Text at the office and be like, unfortunately, I won't be seeing any of those patients on Wednesday. And I'll only see 2 patients on Friday. And they must be in this area. No admissions. They didn't respond. But I was there and I sent the owner a message to say I'm expecting my full payment for my work done on this day, the 16th of September 2024, by the latest 11:59 p.m. She didn't respond either. Before that, so when I sent her that message like after 5 in the evening regarding, you know, I need my full payment for my work, because remember I haven't sent in my resignation. she went ahead again and yes, she went ahead and Zelle some money to my phone. Yes, she went ahead and Zelle money again to my phone. The first time I asked her, why are you Zelling money to my phone? Like, you asked for a bank account and I provided you with a bank account. So like, why are you Zelling money to my phone? Like, no, that's not the proper way to do it. You send my money to the bank and that's where I get my money. But you don't come and Zelle me a portion of my pay. So she Zelle me a portion of the week, of 1 week of my pay. She Zelle some of the money for the week to my phone. So I'm like, okay then, all right. So you're playing hardball, I'm gonna be playing hardball as well. So I just went ahead and cancel. I sent a message to them and I told them that I won't be seeing those patients on the Wednesday and I won't be seeing those patients on the Friday. I'm only seeing 2 patients and they must be in this area, and I'm not doing any admissions either because I'm honoring my my contractual agreement. I signed a contract for 1 month's notice. I'm an independent contractor, so it doesn't necessarily, the initial written contract that I have, there is nothing to say that I am supposed to be seeing 10 patients per day. I'm supposed to be working 5 days per week. No, my contractual agreement was never that. So I am going to be seeing 1 patient or 2 patients per week for the month, and that's it, with the hopes that I will get back my money. I will get back my money that she owes me, but who knows, we'll see. I'll tell you how it goes. But yeah, it's just an unfair game. I don't really understand what she's getting at. Some person, I don't know if it's a case where, you know, because we had a good conversation that day and she was like commending me. She was with my notes and all, you know, I turned over them in a very fair time, and like nobody seemed to have a problem. The home health team or the agencies, they're fine with my notes. If they send a correction, I go ahead and quickly correct it and send it back. And so everybody seemed to be fine. So she was hoping that I was staying and I wouldn't be leaving because, you know, she has full-time positions available. But I guess she's just a little bit disappointed that, you know, no, I've said certain things to her regarding, you know, oh, my money, and probably her finding somebody else who is better suitable. But for me, I know deep down that I wouldn't be providing the service that you really would have wanted me to provide. And so I'm saying to you, go ahead and find somebody that is more competent than I am. So I'm just saying, I'm going to step aside and have you find somebody else who is better able to do so. So I don't think she should have felt any way about that, but it seemed like, you know, she did, and kind of stir up something that caused her to want to hold on to my money and have me, you know, texting her every time I'm supposed to be getting paid. Yeah, but I never really liked that idea because it didn't give me enough proof to say that I was confident in you paying me for work that I did. No, it wasn't enough proof to say that you're gonna pay me. So right about now, I don't feel like, you know, if I work for her, I'm going to be getting any more money. So it's just a weird situation for me, but I guess I will deal with it as, you know, as I go along. Until then, thank you so much for tuning in, and I do hope that you will have a wonderful day.